Hola chicos, these are your instructions on how to use Familyecho.com to make the family tree. Remember, this family tree is due on Tuesday, the 18th at 7:30 in the morning, so you have all day Friday, over the weekend, and your day off Monday to get it complete. When you go to Familyecho.com, you are going to need to sign in. That means that you're going to need to make an account. When you get there, you should get this screen here where it says Welcome to Familyecho. I have already made one, so I'm going to make myself a new one. You'll hit sign in, and then you're going to say create a new Familyecho account. Okay, I want your username, okay, to be your email from Bishop Carroll. Okay, so that for me would be henkicarla@bccchs.org. Use your Bishop Carroll address. Come up with a password for yourself. I would use the exact same one that I use to log on to Canvas, to log on to the computers at school. That way, everything you use for Spanish class is always the same thing. Your name, of course. Let me get out of there. Your name, Carla Henke. And then my email is once again going to be the exact same thing as my username. That way I'm not trying to remember lots of different things. And before I hit create account, I'm going to open up my agenda and write down this information because it's very important to be able to access again in the future for a unit test score. So create your account and log in. When you create your account, it will take you to this page. This is the beginning of your family tree. Okay, it starts with me. We know that everything here is in English, but we're going to put in our Spanish words when it comes to labeling. So let's go back and remember what it is we need to include. Okay, 8 persons at least. You can do more if you want. They can be your real family, a fake family, a famous family. Okay, each person has to have a first and middle name. If you don't know their middle name, that's fine. They have to have a last name and then a relationship. Okay, so example, my last name is Henke when I put myself in. What's that person's relationship to myself? Well, that's me, right? So I label it yo. My mother's last name is Pando. So when I enter my mother's last name, I want to put after her name her relationship to me, madre. Okay, so you also need a birth date. This doesn't have to be exactly correct. We just need to be able to calculate an age. So you could make up a fake birthday just so that they have an appropriate age. Now, fake birthday doesn't mean make grandpa 3 years old, right? So make grandpa 83 if that's how old he is, but you don't have to actually put in his correct birth date. Each person has to have a picture. Okay, now if you're doing your real family and you don't have a picture of your grandmother, then you could substitute a different picture in. That's okay. I'm not going to track down who your real parents are and what they look like. This is just so that you have a visual. Start by adding yourself. Okay, so you're going to edit my details because we are on me. That's the only person in our tree right now. Okay, my given name is Carla Maria. Did that give me an accent today? Nope. Yep, but I didn't put the R in there. My surname, okay, so that means my last name is Henke. Name at birth would be Pando. That was my maiden name before I got married. Hispanics, you know how to do this if you want to add both of your last names, right? For me, you keep your maiden name and then you add your husband's name afterwards. So mine would be Pando de Henke. No one has to do that if you don't want to, so just your last name, right? I am a female. I was born on September 30th, so the 9th month. Whoops, the 30th day. Whoops. 30th day of the 9th month. I was born in 1974. Okay. So now I can say, okay. And right now we have Carla Pando de Henke, and I can tell right away I made a mistake. I did not put who I am. I did not put the relationship. So I got to edit my details. Remember, after your last name, tell me the relationship of that person to yourself. Well, that's me, so I'm going to label it yo. When I enter my mother, I'm going to label it mother. Now I'm going to say, okay, now I have myself. I need to add a picture of myself, so I'm going to go to add photo. I'm going to choose a file. I'm going to go find a picture of myself in my files. Okay, then I'm going to click on it, upload it. There's my picture. Right? So at this point now I could enter another person. So I'm still on myself. I'm going to add parents, right? So now it has added a mother and a father. So I would go in, click on my mother. So it says edit mother of Carla's details because I've clicked on mother over here. I want to edit that. Okay. My mother's name is Amparo. Her surname now, this is what I remember, I'm Hispanic, so I'm going to do it this way. Her name would be Soto de Pando. If I were just doing it the American style, I would just say her new name now is Pando. Her old name before she got married, her maiden name was Soto. She was born on whatever. I know her year is 1947, so this is not actually her birthday, but I don't care because it's only to get her year. I need to remember, though, remember after the last name, who is this person to me? She is my mother. I don't want to write mother, right? What do I want to say? Madre. And I want to spell it correctly because that's worth points. Okay, I'm going to hit OK. Amparo Pando, madre, right? I need to add a photo for my mom, so I click there. I choose my file. I go find my mom. I open it. I upload it, and she is now in there. Now, in order to see the tree, I can go to Print Tree. All right, Print Preview. Here it pops up. So far, all I have is Amparo Pando, right? Father of Carla, haven't entered her. I don't see my picture, so something is wrong. What's wrong is that I haven't told the program to show the pictures. So if you go down here to Show Options, I want to add in Show Their Photo. Okay, there's my mom. Show her age, right? So now I can hide these options. I can click on this and zoom out, and now I see, here I am, got my age, has my name and my relationship, my mother's name and her relationship, right? Her age. Now I need to go in and do my dad. So I do the same thing, right? I'm going to hit Edit Father, put in all his information, then I'll hit OK, then I'll add a photo. And I'm going to keep doing this until I have my 8 people. Okay, so when you get to this point, you have to start thinking if you want to add siblings, how are you going to do that? Well, you're going to go to a parent, right? And you're going to add a child underneath, right? So she was married to my dad. She had, these are all children with Antonio Pando, right? So then here's another child. You would add your sibling here. If you wanted to add your grandparents, then you would go to one of your parents, click on them, and then you would add parents to that person, right? So you would enter your grandmother's information here. If you wanted to do like a great aunt, maybe your great aunt lives with you, then you would go here, right? And you would add a brother or sister. So then, whoops, you would come over here and say, this is my great aunt Susie, and she lives in our house, so I want to include her in our tree. Maybe your brother or sister have a child, right? So this is my brother Ed, and I'm going to add a child for my brother, okay? Maybe you don't want to put your aunt in there. If you do, then you would add with new partner, right? And then that would give you a place to put your brother's wife's name, and then your nephew or niece. When you are all done, guys, you need to save all this. So you need to hit save up here. And that's really important because you need to be able to access this in the future. So after you hit save, now the program has saved it. Now you want to download it or export it so that you can give it to me on Canvas, right? If you hit this, it's going to do all these different ways to export. I have not been doing that. What I have been doing is I've been hitting Print Tree. When you go to Print Tree, then you can download a PDF. It'll open up your PDF right down here. Now you can save it to your computer or to your OneDrive or your phone, whatever it is, right? I'm going to hit, whoops, what did I do? Something went funny there. Here we go. I'm going to hit File, Save As, and then I'm going to save it so that now I have it somewhere to upload on Canvas to turn in by Tuesday at 7:30 in the morning. Let me know if you're having any questions. I'll be happy to help. Adios, chicos.